Alright, what is up everybody? My name is Yankee and welcome back to the Carnage channel. So earlier today, the Game Awards took place and during the show, they revealed the Season 1 trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Everything that we can expect in Season 1 for not only Cold War, but Warzone and even Modern Warfare. From new maps, DLC weapons, score streaks, and a brand new ranking up system, we're going to discuss everything that you guys need to know about Season 1 that launches on December 16th. So if you guys want to see some more Cold War content here in the future, do me a big favor, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have notifications turned on so you never miss another video. And if you want to play your absolute best once Season 1 drops, prepare ahead of time now by purchasing some G Fuel, and you can use code Carnage for either 10 to 30% off of your purchase. So without further ado, let's get into everything here. Let me just showcase my screen real quick so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. You guys can go with me through everything that's in here. This is from the Call of Duty website showcasing every single thing of content that is coming on launch day and throughout Season 1's content. So anyway, starting off here, we got a brand new operator that's going to be Stitch coming out. We've already seen Stitch before. We've seen pictures and images of him before. So this is what he's going to look like. He's going to have different different outfits that you can put on him that you could probably can unlock through challenges here. So this is the first thing. We already knew about this though, so that's the big one here. We also have a bunch of other in-season updates that are coming as well. We have a bulldozer operator. That's going to be this guy right here. Look at how cool this character freaking looks. We're going to be seeing some really big new operators and just characters that kind of stand out and make you look different. I feel like we didn't really see that too much in Modern Warfare last year, and I'm really looking forward to some really cool, vibrant operators and just things that are going to stand out and make you look a lot cooler in game as well. But anyway, as we move on here, this is going to be another operator that we're going to unlock right here. Zayna, did I say that right? Zayna? So that's going to be another operator. So that's 3 new operators that are coming so far. This is another in Season 1. And we have 5 new DLC weapons that are going to be coming out as well. So we have 2 on launch day, and we have 3 that are going to be coming out throughout the season as well. So the first one is going to be the MAC-10 SMG here. This is pretty much like the Uzi. It's very similar to the Milano. It looks very, very similar to the Milano here. So a brand new SMG that is going to be available on launch day on December 16th, 2 a.m. Eastern time. And I believe it's going to be the 15th technically if you're on the Pacific time as well at 11 p.m., something like that. But anyway, as we move on, the next assault rifle that is going to be unlocked on launch day, this is going to be called the Groza. And this is going to be a fully automatic assault rifle with the excellent handling speeds and solid damage, as well as a fast fire rate and impressive damage range. So this is going to be pretty interesting. The way that they explain it, it makes it almost seem like it's going to play like this might be like the ACR or the Grau of Black Ops Cold War. We'll see how this plays out, but I mean, I'm sure that usually the first DLC weapons are always the best ones. It seems like that's always the case. Is like the Grau last year. I don't remember what it was in Black Ops Cold War, in Black Ops 4, but I remember it was a really, really good deal. I think it was a SWAT. Was it the SWAT? I think that's what it was. And it's always like the first DLC weapons are always the best ones in the game. But anyway, as moving on in season, we're gonna be getting a brand new shotgun as well with the fastest fire rate, and this is gonna be like the Brecci 2.0. We're literally gonna this is the Brecci coming out as a DLC weapon in season. Next up, we do have a Sledgehammer melee weapon that's coming out. This literally exactly is the Sledgehammer Games logo, so that's gotta be a cool little Easter egg for them. And then we also have a brand new melee weapon, which is like a katana sword, basically. I also really like this operator. However you unlock it, whether it's a level 100 from the battle pass, however you can unlock this, I want this guy. This thing looks insane. As we move on, we have a couple new multiplayer modes as well. So we have 2v2 gunfight that is going to be coming out as well. We saw that in Modern Warfare. That's making its way back here in Black Ops Cold War. My best way to explain this, I love Face-Off. Face-Off was my favorite game mode to play back in Modern Warfare 3. Hopefully it plays pretty similar to Face-Off and not as much as Gunfight did. We did have Face-Off game modes in Modern Warfare. We'll see how that does play, but next up, this is the big one right here. We got Prop Hunt coming back, and just take a look at this real quick. That is a Nuketown at night with a bunch of Christmas decorations here. This looks absolutely insane. I'm super excited about that as well. So number 1, Prop Hunt coming back is going to be beautiful. I missed it last year. It's such a fun game mode to play, kind of get away from that skill-based matchmaking. So this is a cool way to level up and also just have fun playing Black Ops Cold War as well. So I'm really, really looking forward to Prop Hunt coming back out. And then we also have a brand new game mode here, and this is really, really interesting. This is going to be called Drop Kick. It's a 6v6 game mode. It's going to be coming out in season. Just read the description for this real quick. It's a frantic game of nuclear hot potato that features 2 teams each vying for control of a special and extremely important briefcase. The round begins with each team racing to the location of the nuclear briefcase and attempting to pick it up. Anyone who's grabbing this briefcase is automatically equipped with a powerful pistol, but is ideally up to the rest of the team to keep that briefcase carrier safe. The team with the case gains access to the launch codes as well as ever increasing score for their team. This reminds me a lot of Team Defender with a little bit of a twist that we saw back in Modern Warfare, where when you do pick up that briefcase, you're going to have like this powerful pistol. You might have a little extra health up as well, possibly as well. This there is very similar to that Team Defender game mode, but instead there's 2 briefcases now. So if your enemy team, if you have it, your enemy team could have one as well, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly. So I'm looking forward to playing this. I don't know how it's going to play. I don't know if it's going to be like a really like fun game mode or if it's going to be very competitive. We'll have to wait and see on that, but we also do have a Combined Arms Hardpoint 12v12 that's coming out on launch week as well. So if you guys like your Combined Arms, your Ground War game modes, that is going to be pretty cool to have a Hardpoint coming out as well. But as we move on, we have 8 multiplayer maps coming on launch day. That is insane. 8 multiplayer maps. You got to remember we have a new mode, gunfight, that's coming out. So some of those maps are going to be gunfight maps. But the first one is going to be called The Pines. This is going to be available on launch day. This is like a little bit of a mall. It looks like a mall. It's a shopping center. It's a shopping center in New Jersey. It looks a little dull, but I think most of the action actually does take place in the mall. So this is kind of like a weird picture to actually showcase the multiplayer map. So I'm looking forward to trying this thing out. It does say that you're like going through the aisles of the mall as well. That's pretty interesting as well. That's multiplayer map number 1. As we move down, this is the next one right here. Raid is coming back. We knew it was coming back. It was already confirmed, but the fact that we see an actual picture of what Raid is going to look like. They didn't change anything on this map. If anything, they upgraded the graphics, basically. This is exactly what Raid looked like, but one in Blackout and also in Black Ops 2. So the fact that this looks that clean, I'm so excited to play Raid once again. You guys already know what Raid is. If you've never played Black Ops 2, do me a favor before the season drops. Just go play a couple games on Raid in a private match against bots or something, because you have to try this map out. This is one of the best maps in Call of Duty history. But as we move down the list, this is the next one, Nuketown 84 Holiday. So we are having a brand new reskinned map of Nuketown, but holiday themed of this. So it's gonna be a nighttime version of this map, and you have Christmas lights and everything around this going. This is just gonna be a crazy. It might be interesting to see how you can see enemies, especially in the nighttime. But I'm very excited for another reskin of Nuketown. So we technically have 2 Nuketown maps now. Moving on though, these are all the gunfight maps here. We have Game Show. We're gonna have ICBM. We're gonna have KGB, and then we're also going to have U-Bahn as another 2v2 map. So super huge that we're having all these maps coming out, but we also are going to have a brand new Fire Team mode coming out as well. This is going to be in season, so we already have two maps for Fire Team. We're going to have a third one coming out as well. There doesn't really show much besides like a helicopter and the bomb areas that you're going to have to extract all that stuff from. But anyway, moving on, we're going to have a brand new score streak. We have the Harp. This is going to be the VSAT. This is going to be that hater making its return as well. One thing I'm not a big fan about this though is that it can get shot down. I'm not a big fan of the higher streaks like the VSAT that are kind of easy to shoot down. So hopefully this does take a long time for you to be able to, like, it doesn't take like 2 or 3 rockets. I hope it's a lot more than that to be able to shoot this thing down, because if I'm grinding to get that VSAT or that Harp, I'm going to want to be able to use this for pretty much the entire game. But we do have another brand new vehicle coming out. This is going to be the Tactical Raft. This is going to be available to play on the brand new Fire Team map as well. We have a new Zombies mode. We have Jingle Hells. So it looks like a very Christmas themed haunted zombies map coming out. Cranked will be the new game mode as well. So basically Cranked from multiplayer is making its way into zombies as well now, where you're going to have to kill these zombies, and you're going to have a timer on you every time you get a kill. You don't want to go down, so you're going to have to kill as many zombies as possible. So this is going to kind of like avoid maybe like adding those trains and trying to do Easter eggs. This might be just to let you try to get these rounds done as fast as possible. As we move down the list, though, we have some new season challenges that are going to be available on launch week. This is going to be the interesting one. So this is going to show you exactly how the leveling system is going to work here for Black Ops Cold War. So you have to aim to get to level 200 to unlock everything in the season. So you guys are all level 100 right now, or most of you guys are probably level 100 by this point if you've been playing every single day of Cold War. You're going to get reset but back to level 1 when this season does drop, and you're going to have to get all the way to level 200 to unlock everything for that season. But as you are getting reset, you are going to keep all your weapons that are unlocked already, your attachments, all that good stuff. So that stuff all stays, but you will need to get to level 200 to get everything unlocked for that season. And the one thing that's even interesting about that is that you can get all the way to level 1000. So this actually shows you right here exactly everything that you can do. So for each season, you can get all the way up to level 1000. So you're starting at level 1, you're going to go up to level 50, you get a new prestige, an emblem, a prestige key, a weapon blueprint, and a battle pass tier skip. At level 100, you're going to get a new prestige, an emblem, a prestige key, and a battle pass tier skip. You're going to do that same thing as well for level 150. And then when you get to level 200, you get a new prestige, an emblem, a prestige key, a battle pass tier skip, a master prestige calling card, and you can unlock every set challenge for that season. And then after that, you can go up to level 1000. The only thing you get every 50 levels at that point is a new prestige key though. And we still don't know exactly what you'd get for those prestige keys. They've been very quiet on that as well. Now, this is the part here that is extremely important to watch right here. So it says right here, finally, don't forget that your prestige leveling journey is synchronized with Warzone, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops Cold War. So that means you can level up technically in Modern Warfare, and then you can also get those levels unlocked for you in Black Ops Cold War as well. So you are going to be the same level in Modern Warfare, in Warzone, and in Black Ops Cold War this time. So all your levels that you have seen so far in Warzone, Modern Warfare, and Cold War, they're all going to basically get reset back to level 1 for Season 1, and you're going to start grinding all that stuff again. So, for example, say you guys have not gotten Black Ops Cold War just yet, and you're still grinding out multiplayer on Modern Warfare, and you're still playing some Warzone. You technically can level up your Cold War character by just playing Modern Warfare and being able to get through to like level 200 or level 100 technically, and you can unlock different items that you'll be able to use once you finally do buy or start playing Cold War for the first time. This is something that we have never seen in a Call of Duty game before, so this is extremely huge and exciting for anybody that's a part of this. So you're really going to be able to grind out whatever game you want. Each weekend, depending on what playlists are available in each game, there might be different ways to rank up faster per each week basically, which is really, really cool. But as we move on now, we're going to get into the Warzone content. A big thing that is coming to Warzone, Rebirth Island is making its return, which is Alcatraz back from Blackout. This was the reason why I fell in love with Blackout so much. Rebirth Island or Alcatraz was so much fun. It was so fast paced, and it's the way that I really enjoyed playing the game. So this is literally, I'm not going to go over this and read everything to you guys because you know exactly what this is. It's Alcatraz making its return, so I'm very excited for that. But the one thing that I am definitely excited about that I want to talk to you guys right now, if you guys are Warzone fans, the Gulag is going to have a brand new experience this time around. Now, basically, just for a long story short, so I don't read everything, the Gulag has now turned into Nuketown. So we're no longer in those like jail cells. They're going to send you into like this chair. They're going to lock you into the chair until it's your turn. And then when it is your turn to go into your 1v1, you're playing on a smaller version of Nuketown. So technically, we have 3 versions of the Nuketown map now in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, basically. So we're playing Nuketown in Warzone, baby. Let's go. I'm very excited about that. That's basically what that is. But then also there's going to be a new Gulag for Rebirth Island. And this one is going to be a similar, it's going to look a lot more similar to the Gulag that we saw back from Warzone, but it's going to be a little different. You're going to be basically under the Rebirth Island map in a little bit of a jail cell, and you're going to have to fight your way back and win your 1v1 to enter the battlefield once again. We do have a couple new game modes that are going to be coming out into Warzone as well. This is going to be called Resurgence, and this is going to be a mode that's exclusively just for Rebirth Island here, where the Gulag is closed and you have to take out your enemy, and when you do that, you get like a little more of a hint at basically as to where your enemies are going to be around the map, so you can go up and push them and and get the team wipe and finish them off that way. But if you are taken out, unfortunately, there is no Gulag, so instead you have to watch your squad mates and hope they can survive long enough to be able to get you back into the countdown, just exactly how Alcatraz was in Blackout. Now, there is going to be a brand new vehicle coming out as well. This is going to be the attack helicopter, and this is basically like your normal helicopter, but there's going to be a chopper gunner basically on the side of it. So you can have one person piloting where you want to go on the helicopter, and another person can use the helicopter as the chopper gunner. So this is really interesting. I'm curious to see how this is going to play though, because technically in helicopters, you're able to go around and have people shoot at you anyway with a regular growl or whatever. Having this might make it a little more accurate and maybe a little more overpowered. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play, if it's going to be a super rare vehicle or if it's going to be more common and a lot easier to shoot down. And maybe, who knows? I'm very curious and excited to see how this is going to play though. New vehicle is the attack helicopter though. And then as we move down here, this kind of just shows us some of the new operators, but we've seen most of the operators already that are going to be available on launch. We're going to have 30 new Cold War weapons that are going to be available here. And then the progression system once again. So we kind of explained this a little earlier. They give you a breakdown basically to go in more detail exactly of examples of how you can level up in game. So you can play Cold War and Warzone, you can earn levels up to unlock the Season 1 Battle Pass. You can play Modern Warfare and you can earn a Battle Pass XP to unlock the tiers and Season 1 Battle Pass through the Battle Pass rewards for Cold War as well. So you can play Modern Warfare and you can level up your character, unlock stuff for your Cold War character. You can also use your Modern Warfare weapons to gain XP from Modern Warfare or Warzone as well. So this is really interesting. Like the way that they're setting this up, they're making this universal Call of Duty world, basically, where you have one level, you have one battle pass, and you're unlocking things in multiple different games at the same time. And that is just the coolest thing to me. I'm really, really excited about that. A bunch of other things that are coming back. Mastercrafts are making its return. We saw those back in Black Ops 4. There's 2 Mastercrafts that are going to be available on launch day, I believe. There's going to be 1 assault rifle, and I believe there's 1 SMG as well, if I'm remembering this correctly. But yeah, right here, this is exactly, you guys can translate this for yourself, exactly when this update is going to be dropping for you guys. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it. That is all the content. I know this is a super long video, and I apologize about that, but this is all of the content that is coming in Season 1 for Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare. We have turned this community into a freaking universe, basically. This Call of Duty universe it's gonna be crazy. I'm very excited about it. Let me know what you're mostly looking forward to here in the comments down below. If you guys watch all the way to the end of the video, please do me a big favor, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. It'd really be greatly appreciated. We have a lot of content coming next week, and I know you guys are definitely excited about it as well. But I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. Have a great rest of your night, and peace out.